Welcome back to Your Mom Games live stream of Baldur's Gate 3. If you can hear me, please say hello, because I have been messing with a lot of settings foolishly over my lunch break. And so when I got off work, I found out they didn't work how they were supposed to, so I had to redo everything on the fly. I apologize. I hope everything's working fine. Yay, it's working. So let me just send a link over to my youngins, because I didn't get to do that yet either. Hopefully it is still there. It is. Okay, great. All right, so welcome back. We left off last time. We defeated Auntie Ethel and saved Mayrina, that ungrateful you-know-what. And we did resurrect her zombie husband. Hags don't always give you what they say, right? So we are ready today to go on, and there are a couple of little loose ends that we need to tie up before we move on to Act 2, which is coming really, really soon. So, you may recall through our main quest line that we need to travel to Moonrise Towers. But before that, I did want to go back and rob the Zentrum blind, because they have some good things. So I definitely want to rob the Zentrum, and I also want to go back and finish off those goblins. I want my defeat of the goblin camp to be a thing of legend. So I'm going to go back and destroy those goblins. And then once we're done with that, which I think we'll be able to do both of those today, rob the Zentrum and defeat the remaining goblins. Once we're done with that, we are going to start exploring the Underdark. Woohoo! That's going to be so much fun. So let's start off by seeing if I have everything that I need to fight the, or to rob the Zentrum. Hopefully I won't have to fight them, but if I do, it's not the end of the world, because the Zentrum are loaded. I mean loaded. So if you end up getting in a battle with them and they want to kill you and you have to kill them first, well, too bad, because you're just going to get more of their stuff. So let's go down here and first of all see how many invisibility potions I have. I have 2 invisibility potions, and I'd really like to have some more before I start robbing them. In addition to that, let's see here. Do I have anybody who has invisibility scrolls? So let me go down there and see if I have anybody with invisibility scrolls. Not really. So I don't have a lot of invisibility scrolls. So what I want to do is see what I have to sell, and maybe head over to the Emerald Grove environs to see if I can get any more scrolls that are useful to me. So let me open this up first. I have quite a few things that I can sell, so that is not a bad deal right there. So I can sell some things, right? So let's do that. But first, we need to rest. And I didn't want to rest in case any important conversations happen, so let's go ahead and take a night off here at the camp and see if anybody has anything to say. Looks like Shadowheart doesn't have much to say. Anybody over here? Nobody really has anything to say, but let's say hi anyway, just in case there's some conversations that are just sort of loose out there.
How can I help?
Poor guy. Well, he's fine. He just needs to heal a little bit.
Well met.
Nothing to say here. That's good. Halsin?
You wish to speak?
You're still faring well at camp, I hope.
With such stimulating company? Never better.
Okay, we'll talk to Halsin later. Whew. Okay, let's see what Lae'zel has to say. She wants me to speak. Does she think I'm a dog? She wants me to speak. Astarion.
Hello, my sweet.
You know why they call him Astarion? Because you're always a staring at him. That's why. That's why.
What's on your mind?
Nothing at the moment. I'm gonna leave. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. I doubt Shadowheart has anything to say right now. Close. Ooh, way too much. That works. You know what the worst part of the early part of the game is? There's not a lot of outfits, but by Act 3 you have lots of costume change possibilities, and I really like that. As the game progresses, you get to change up your look quite often. Okay, so let's head back to the Emerald Grove and see what we can sell. Ding, ding, ding. And the reason I'm coming back to this guy before I go to the Zentrum is because I get a better discount here. I think with the Zentrum I get like a 32% discount, but with this guy I get like a 67% discount, and that's helpful. I may rob him later too. I'm not sure.
It'll take a while for us all to recover, but you've helped us take the first step.
Okay, well, I'd like to trade if you have anything good. He does not have any invisibility scrolls or potions, so that's not going to help me. But no worries. I could probably take a few of those, but I am going to have to go to the Zentrum again. How much money does he have?
It'll take a while for us all to recover.
I forgot to check your bank account, buddy. How much gold do you have? He has 799 gold. Exactly, it does. I can send you a link that tells you more about the Zentrum. They're just an ancient, guild of thieves, and their rivals are the Nine Fingers, and the Nine Fingers are located in Baldur's Gate, which we will see later in the game. I mean, obviously, it's the name of the game, right? Baldur's Gate. But we're not there yet. So, let's just fast travel to the Zentrum hideout. Okay. This is such a big part of the game. Trading is such a huge part of the game. And different characters have different persuasion levels. So you want to make sure your characters with charisma, persuasion, you want to make sure they're the ones doing the trading. So if I open up their character sheets, which tells you about them and like their different proficiencies, I can go over here to proficiencies and skills. And you can see where persuasion, my main character happens to have a +8 in this game, but in my last playthrough it was Gale. I mean, Gale was the persuasion powerhouse. So I put a hat on him called Lady Janet's hat, which increases your persuasion, and Gale was making me a ton of money. Like, I only let Gale trade for me because he just has a way with words, you know? He can really get people to give him discounts.
All right, back already?
I'm back. I'd like to trade.
Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
Why, thank you. I'm not going to be a friend for long. So this giant breaker, not really interested in that, but looky here. He has this. How many can I buy? So I'm always amused that I'm buying stuff to rob them from them. That always tickles me silly. Like, whoa. Oh, I want these. How many can I get? Oh, good. I got the black and azure dye. That's my favorite. The black and summer green isn't bad. The bloody plum, I take it or leave it, but I'll take a couple. And the indigo dye I like too. The brown and alabaster's all right. But but not, I really hate the baby blue and gold dye. It looks really hideous. Wah. Let me go ahead and take these. I don't have enough money. That's all right. What else does he have that I'm interested in? I think that's everything. I might want to get this for Will. Let me look at my wares.
Pleasure.
I'll get more of that later. Now, if I successfully rob them without them knowing, I can just come right back over here and sell them their own stuff. So it's very amusing, let me tell you. Let me do a quick save. Okay, so they have this place well trapped, so I can't really cross over here. Where do I want to go to get over there? Let's see. Let's see, what's the best way? I think I'm going the wrong way to get to where I want to go. Am I? Let's see. No, I think I do have to go this way.
That might be worth a look.
That would be stealing. Okay. Oh, there's where I want to be. Now, how do I get over there? Oh, I see. Okay, now I remember. Okay. So let's talk, since we're here, about navigation. So as you can see, there are a number of different navigation options, and in this game, at least, to make things easier, I've tried to make sure my wheels make sense. So for my first action wheel, I have my navigation. So this is jumping, this is hiding, and I have 2 levels of hiding for rogues, because rogues can hide better. So this is like for regular hiding and really, really careful hiding. And then I can shove. You can shove opponents. Sometimes you even want to shove your teammates if they're asleep, if they've been hit with a sleeping potion or something like that. This is to help your teammates. You can help down characters, remove burning, ensnared, entangled, and web prone, and sleeping on them with this. This is to throw things. You can pick up things like chairs or rocks or whatever's handy and throw it. Improvised melee weapon. You can grab something like a chair and use it to bash somebody with it. This is dash, which allows you to double your movement speed and go farther. So that's a nice thing, right? So in this case here, I need to use jump. And I'm only going to be able to jump a certain distance. So here we go. And as soon as I get up here, I'm going to hide.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
I'm going to have everybody hide.
Whatever it takes.
Because I don't want them to see me, right? The goal is for them not to see me. And if you look ahead, you'll see these red areas light up on the screen. That's where the line of sight or whoever might see you is. So if you step into that red area, you better make sure that you're well hidden, because if not, they will detect you. Now, Shadowheart has a buff, and a buff is an ability you can add for yourself or your teammates. And this one is Pass Without a Trace. So I can call forth a Veil of Shadows and Silence that gives you and all nearby companions a +10 bonus to stealth checks. So I've just created that for everybody. Now I'm going to break Asterion off. And he is my quietest, best rogue. So I'm going to bring him this direction. I'm going to keep him out of the light, just out of the light, and I'm going to have him drink an invisibility potion really quick. I probably should load them into his action wheel, though, because if I do that, it'll just make more sense. So let me send these to Asterion. Now, if I go, see, he's able to stay hidden because she put that buff on him, see? So I'm going to come over here. Oh, hiding failed. That's all right. They didn't say anything yet. So I'm going to set this slot with the invisibility potions, and that way it's easier for me to get to, see? So let me go ahead and set that slot with the invisibility potion. I'm going to put him back in hiding. Well, okay, that's not working. So I'm just going to have him drink a potion and then put him in sneak. And I've got to move fast because the invisibility potion is only going to last so long, right? And he's going to have to lockpick here.
What's that?
Hopefully he'll get in. I should probably have had Shadowheart cast guidance on him as well, but that's okay.
Traps. How considerate.
And this is another good reason to send Astarion to do this kind of stuff, because he almost never misses on a trap. Now I have to lockpick it. I think I'll go ahead and disarm this one really quick. Okay, now I'm going to come back here. I want to see where they're at. Are they going to look in? Because they can see you through the jail door, so you want to make sure that you're remaining invisible while you're doing this stuff. Ay, caramba las mis cucarachas. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's try again. I've got lots of thieves' tools, so that's good. So I'm ready for my next invisibility potion. Okay, now I'm going to get everything else in here. I love robbing places. It's so much fun. Okay, nothing there. All right. Now, let me stay behind this until that red turns, because they're looking Astarion's direction, so we're going to let them turn around. Close one. Okay, it's time for that next invisibility potion. It's not wrong in a game. None of these people are real. I can just be as naughty as I want in this game. No real human beings were harmed in the making of this game, except maybe the game devs who probably didn't get much sleep. Very much overworked those people.
Not just a world to explore, but an entire...
Okay. We've got to be able to be naughty somewhere. Let's have Astarion look in the mirror.
Looking perfect as always, I assume.
Oh, I love that stuff. Light is close to me. Ooh. Ooh, that's close. That's really close. I better drink another invisibility potion. I'm almost out. I gotta move faster. That's what I wanted. Did I get that already? Yes. Now, this is the other thing I really want to get in here. Oh, yes, the Abyss Beckoners. Those are going to be Asterians later. They'll turn around in a minute. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Now to get out of here successfully, I need to drink the last potion. Now I'm just being cheeky. Okay, so we robbed the Zentrum and I did not trigger any big arguments. So that's good. Now let's see if I can get out of here without setting anything off.
I need a shovel to dig this up.
Oh yeah, I don't have a shovel, do I?
Out of sight, out of mind.
Let's see if I can get away with this. Let me save really quick, just in case I can't.
It's packed too tight. I'll need
Oh, I don't have a shovel? I must have a shovel. Come on now. Did I sell my shovels? I must have sold all my shovels. That is not a good idea. Okay, well, now that we've robbed the Zentrum, I guess I'll go down and sell them their stuff again. I love doing that. Ah, it's so gratifying.
Need to keep focused.
Hey, you're not going to believe what I found, y'all. I found some really good stuff in your warehouse.
Is that blood?
Oh, it's precious. It's so funny. To me, anyway. It's pretty funny. Hey, guys. I got your stuff. Mwahaha. Delicious, as Asterion would say.
All right, back already?
Yeah.
Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
Oh, yes. Since we're friends, we get to share everything, don't we? So I need to take one of these. And then I have some stuff to sell you. Should I sell it to... Oh, I'm a 67% discount with him now. Fantastic. Would you be interested, sir, in a gold ring that you've stolen from somebody else? And some bed linens and a bowl? Just this stuff. It's not as much as I wanted to get of your stuff, but it'll do. Now, anything else you have here that I want before I head out? The thing is, if I fight these guys, I can get some of this stuff off of them. You know what I'm saying? It's like I could get some of this. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take this. And this armor's pretty cool too, so I'll take that. I don't need that one. Or that one. Might be able to use that dagger. I did buy gloves of hail thorns before, and I did not find them to be super useful. And the jolty vest would be nice, but I'm not going to pay money for it. Okay. I think that's everything. Oh, here, I wanted to get a couple more of these. All right, that's everything I need from this guy. So, yeah, pleasure is all mine. Thank you. I have gotten in fights with them before and got all their stuff, and it is a lot of stuff. But I can make it through the game without it for sure. Okay, so I'm going to head back to the Emerald Grove environs really quickly so that I can buy some more stuff, or sell some more stuff and buy some more stuff. This guy has a lot of arrows that I want to get. I like to collect them as I go through the game. I don't use them very often, but at the end of the game, the bosses get harder and really challenging. So I like to have sort of stock up on more potent weapons and arrows and throwables and things like that, so I have them later in the game. And if I get them now here, they're pretty affordable, so it's kind of preparing for the future.
It'll take a while for us all to recover.
Oh, you know what? I need to go to my camp and load up on everything out of my storage. Boy, I hate that glitch in camp. I can't wait till they fix it. Okay, so I'm going to sort by weight because that usually gets everything sort of together. When you first play the game, you have like this real fear of selling anything in case you need it later. But now that I've gotten almost to the end, and I haven't actually finished this game yet, just for the record, I haven't closed out any of my multiple playthroughs, which apparently is a really common experience with this game. You just don't want it to end, and you're kind of scared because, you know, there's so much that can happen to your companions and happen to go wrong in the story, and you don't really find out until the end how your choices pan out for everybody. So you get attached to your characters. You're like, did I kill somebody by mistake by making a wrong choice somewhere along the way? So, it's a little scary. I have so many playthroughs. I have not actually completed a single one. Not a single one.
It'll take a while for us all to recover.
That's why I buy 2 of everything. Exactly. Exactly right. Okay, so I want these arrows. So the arrow of Ilmater keeps opponents from healing, so that's a good one. It weakens them. The arrow of fire, of course, sets them on fire. Ice causes freezing damage, shock damage from the arrow of lightning. And this casts darkness around them, so it blinds them. That's really good when you're doing crowd control. You can always use another scroll of Speak with the Dead. And this one's actually super useful, so you can grab any of your companions and teleport yourself to anywhere you can see, So you can take one with you and teleport yourselves away from danger if you'd like. And let's see, consumables, let's see. He doesn't have any other consumables that I really need here, so I'm going to call that Even Stevens. And
may you keep balance.
Yeah, I'd like to keep balance. Something else I'd like to keep. Did I not sell all my wares? Didn't I sell them all?
It'll take a while for us all to recover.
Yes.
But you've helped us take the first step.
I didn't sell my wares. Sorry, sir. Let me sell my stuff. There we go. That was silly. I get so excited buying everything. Well, that'll do
May
for
you
now.
keep balance.
I'll be back after I raid the goblin camp. When that's done, the good news is I'll be able to get more stuff from him, and then I'm going to try to rob him. If I have a potion of sleep available, I'm going to try to rob him. So what you can do is hit him with a potion of sleep and make him fall asleep and pickpocket him, and then you get all your stuff back. Well, as much as you can pickpocket before he wakes up. Let me put it that way. All right, these guys should be fine for taking on the goblin camp, so let me head back this direction. I'm going to go to the blighted village. One good reason to finish the goblin camp is they have a lot of good stuff to sell. So it never hurts to finish the goblin camp altogether. I never could figure out why the goblins here are not mad at me, though. They must not have gotten the memo. You know what I'm saying? They must not have heard that I killed everybody. May you keep your balance. Exactly. He thinks she's a gymnast. That's right. Okay, so I'll have to take out these ones first. No biggie. Okay, so this is my chance to talk to you about different things that happen in combat. So you might remember we talked how it's turn-based, and each character has a limited amount of space they can turn. Look at the lower center of your screen. You'll see that Shadowheart has one action. That's represented by the green circle. One bonus action represented by the orange triangle. I've already expended all her movement, so she has 0 left. She has 4 level 1 spell slots and 2 level 2 spell slots, and she can channel divinity ×1, but I'm not doing that right now. So if you go up and look at her spell book, you'll see that there are different levels of spells, and I don't know if I can show you now, but see here are level 1, level 2, and we haven't leveled up enough to get 3, 4, 5, or 6 level spells, but as you can see, she can use 3 of any of these, right? Level 1 spell slots, right? And 2 of any of these, see? So that's kind of how it works. So the first thing I'm going to do is use one of her spell slots, and you see how this has a 1 next to it, so that will be a level 1 spell. So I'm going to use that and cast that. And now you can see down at the bottom, she's only got 3 spell slots left. That is for the entirety of until we take a long rest. That's all the spells she can use until I'm not sure if it's a short rest or a long rest, but she needs to rest. So she's used 1 spell and her action for this move. See, she's used her action for this move. So now I can go to somebody else. I'm going to end her turn, and it's going to let them have a turn now. So first me, then them, kind of a deal. So now Asterion can move, and you see his movement is, if I pull it back, watch the movement at the bottom. He's got 16.5 spaces he can move. So I can bring him forward, and at the end of this white line, that's when he runs out of moves. So right here.
Time to move.
And he's got an action, a bonus action, and 2 level 1 spell slots because he is not a mage or a cleric like Shadowheart. So he has a limited number. You know, he's not going to have as many as Shadowheart or Will or Gale because they're a wizard, a cleric, and a warlock. And that was a cantrip. So as you can see, the cantrip did not use up any of his skill slots, and he still has an action he can use. So you can use cantrips that they don't use up actions and they don't use up skill slots. Oops, no, they do use an action, sorry.
Easy these days.
But they don't use up spell slots, I should say.
Ahead.
So I can use dash, and that's going to give me bonus movement of 7.9 squares, or 7.9 spaces. And if I use dash again, I'm going to get 2 more, and that's going to let me go up this ladder. So if it was a live game board, you know, like say you were playing D&D, those would be the spaces you could move.
Let's have a little fun.
Picking on the wizard.
Let's light them up.
So as you can see, Gale has 4 level 1 and 2 level 2 spell slots, and he can recover 2 spell slots with arcane recovery. So I don't know where my arcane recovery is. There it is. See, can only be cast outside of combat, and I'm obviously in combat, so I can't use it right now. But I can use one of these, a level 1 spell slot. So I don't want Shadowheart doing anything right now to draw attention or to make enemies attack her, so I'm just going to give him guidance really quick so that when he casts spells, he'll do better. He'll have a better chance of success. Okay, so Asterion is up. Now, these are his physical attacks right here. This is a second wind. It's a way for him to heal himself a little bit. And these are his spell slot attacks. So he has Shocking Grasp. Actually, I think this is a cantrip also. So he can electrocute his opponents. And then he still has 1 bonus action available. So I can use that to inflict just a little more damage.
No choice but to keep going. Don't want to draw any attention.
So if I have her hide first, she can inflict more damage with a sneak attack, and that's a melee attack. And he is done. And she still has movement she can use, and 2 spell slots.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Cover me! I'll get the alarm!
So that one's going for the alarm, and obviously I don't want her to do that. Now let's talk about area of effect attacks. So area of effect attacks cover a couple of squares, if you will. So if you're on a game board, there would be a couple of squares. In this case, this is going to be an area of effect attack. The grease spell is an area of effect because look at the area affected, right? So this is an area of effect attack. And so I'm going to use another one right here with this. And I'm going to highlight this area, and I want both of these guys in it, but I don't want Asterion to take damage. So you see how I'm positioning the area of effect? So now I can go ahead and launch the Cloud of Daggers, and that's going to do a lot of damage to those 2 guys. So I can have a reaction, and reactions don't cost up any actions or spell slots. And in this case, I'm going to use protection, and I believe that Shadowheart is going to cast it on Asterion because he's being mobbed by a group of enemies. Oh no, she cast it on Gale, I guess, because she saw he was about to be ranged attacked. Huh, how about that? All right. So this guy is taking his time, deciding what he's going to do. Okay, now I am actually going to have Shadowheart give Asterion a little protection. And I'm going to use another level 1 spell slot because I have ample slots to use for that. So Shield of Faith is a buff, and it improves the abilities of another player. So in this case, his armor. It's going to increase his resistance to damage. Now Asterion's up, so he has his first action here. Then he's got his other action. And that's it for Asterion.
Is all that matters.
Now there is one of those war drums, so I'm going to beat it. I'm going to break it so she can't use it. And then I'm going to position myself in a place where I can attack her. Another area of effect attack from Gale, and this is going to be lightning. And he's down. Let's see, she's still good, so why don't I have her just do one heal on Asterion? And now Asterion is also happy.
Still on my feet.
So Gale is still got this attack, so I'm going to let him go ahead and cast it back this way. And again, you see how I don't want those triangles to show up in Asterion's circle. That means he's going to be affected by it.
Heading there. Take two.
Let's turn someone inside out. Step quick.
Okay, so once you've narrowed it down, I think I just have one left somewhere around here. Where did she go? Oh, there she is. I missed her. She's good at hiding. Okay. Done and done. So let's take their stuff. The nice thing about the Cloud of Daggers is it does damage per second, which means it just keeps on doing damage until you release it. Let's see. So the longer a non-player character is stuck in there, the more damage they take. So it's really good to wear down, and then Asterion walks right into it. Good job, Asterion. So it's really good to wear down. Oh, there it's gone. Okay. An enemy's defenses and wear down their hit points. So it's a really effective. That's why I like to always make sure I have Gil and Will equipped with that, because they're two who can equip it. I always like to make sure they have it. Let's see. Anybody else? All right, now I should probably do a quick rest just because the rest of the camp is kind of tough. So let's go back to camp really quick and do a quick rest.
Can't give up now.
No need to take any chances. You know what I'm saying? Be well rested when you're going into a big battle. No need to go in there willy-nilly. Okay, I'll do that. I keep forgetting to do this before we start. Okay, so let's go back to where we were. Should I jump right into the middle of the goblin camp? Sure, why not? Let's do it. Here we go. We are right in the middle of the goblin camp, so let's just go ahead and get started. I think there should be somebody up here. No, I don't see anybody. All right, we'll stop there.
Easy. Have to keep.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to knock them down so they don't have the high ground. Ha-ha!
It shall be done.
Got to focus. Have to keep going.
Oh! Oh! She really can make a good shove. She threw me right into the vines. Oh, good. I didn't get stuck. Wow. That was quick. All right. I'm gonna level up soon.
The
Good.
only way out is through.
Tracker curs. I don't think that's everybody. I think I still have a couple more to take out over here. Let me see. Yes, I knew it. Okay. I'm gonna have to fight that big ogre. Yeah, I'll have him go this way. Why not?
Position.
On my way.
There are a lot to take out here.
Pawn to cleric 4.
Crush the full bag!
Rip the gizzard's face off!
Smash! Break! Crush!
They're all still a little tipsy from the party I threw for them with the poisoned wine. Wahahaha.
Can't afford to let up.
Oh, it's Krola. I always feel bad killing her. Yes, she kidnapped Volo, but that doesn't make her all bad. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of cute when she kidnapped Volo. So when this guy comes along, he's pretty big and he can really pack a punch.
With haste.
So I need to split my people up a little bit. Or else he's just gonna smash us all together, you know? So I'm gonna disengage. I'm gonna let Asterion get way over there. Oh no! Did I kill him? No, he just fell. Let's see. Shadowheart can help him.
In a bind, I'll help.
There's blood in the air. On my way.
Ooh, that was a good hit. Oh, wow. That was a hard one. Let me have her disengage again. Have her head this direction.
For me.
Yes, here.
Got to concentrate. Have to keep going.
I'm gonna have to do something about this one.
Of course.
Not you!
He's too close for that, so I'm gonna have him disengage again. Let's see, I'm gonna have him go this way. I'm trying to keep them separated from each other.
Let's end this. Heading there.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Too many hit points, so it's gonna be this one.
I'm ready. Everyone alive. Take your...
I speak, they burn.
Very well.
You don't really want to leave your characters without using their abilities, so even if you can't make a strike or whatever, look for something you can do.
Got to keep fighting. Got to move.
No gloom, all doom.
One day, I'll catch a break. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Okay, he is down. So who do I have left? This little runt over here.
The gods are watching me.
Keep them guessing.
Okay, so there we go. We've gotten all of these guys, and now we can take all their stuff. So is that starting to make any sense yet? It's a lot, you know. That's why you need to play, because when you play, it all starts to make sense. I once met a wizard in Tamar who went and corrected me grammar. He said I can't cast no spell till I enunciate well, so I beat him to death with a hammer. Oh, those are adorable. Okay. Very cute. I'll come and collect this later off screen, most of it anyway. I don't think I'll be taking any roasted dwarf with me. And I get to level up really quick, so let's level up. So I'm going to go ahead and take Fighter 2 because it gets me Action Surge. And remember how I showed you how we each have a limited number of actions? When you use Action Surge, you get an extra action that you can use. So that's really important, and that's the reason I usually give almost all of my characters a Fighter, two levels of Fighter, because I want them to have Action Surge. So I'm going to take her Action Surge this time around. Same here. And of course, Asterion gets his Action Surge. Okay, so we have two more to take care of back here. And then we can go up top. So let's go take care of them. Let's
Salutations.
see. Let me have Shadowheart do some heals.
I wonder what the next move is.
I've used all my level 2s, so...
Take you. Take you.
Ready and willing. Charmed, I'm sure.
Not charmed enough to have health potions on your person, though, so let's see. All right, I think that should get us through. Let me do a quick save, and now let's go finish these guys off so we can go up top and get all the good stuff.
Need to act fast. Onward.
Time for a cull. A peek won't hurt.
I don't fancy their chances.
Impero. Take Euro.
Talk to me. On I go.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Here, I'll show you Action Surge really quick. So if I use Action Surge, you can see now I have 2 green actions down at the bottom, which I didn't have to use, but that's how it works. Okay, so that's Andric, and then back here is this girl. All right, so they're done. So let's do a quick rest back at camp, and then we'll go in and make sure we finished off everybody in the goblin camp. All right, so we are going to go leave camp right now. And last but not least,
I don't need any attention right now.
Calm and quiet, that's the way.
Yes, yes.
Leave no tracks. Look at all these sleeping beauties, dead to the world.
Loose brickwork. Best not lean against it.
okay, so I have a plan. So the first step in my plan is using a fire arrow.
Does this count as adventuring?
Does this count as adventuring? It really does. We are adventuring, so they didn't know what hit them. So now that they're down,
Out of
I
mind.
just have to take care of these 2 over here, and that is not going to be a small feat, you know? They are pretty strong, actually. So I'm going to give myself a little distance between me and them. We're all going to go to this little corridor here so that if they want to come get me, they're going to have to come through this narrow space.
Bad for one bang.
Gale is going to cast some grease up here, and that'll offer us some protection. And then we can just have anybody hit them with an arrow. Just a regular arrow will be fine. Stink is the biggest one, so yeah, they do. Isn't it cute? And then when they wake up, they're like, ah, so refreshed. My favorite thing. mean, there's not really anything else Gale has to do here. He's already done his part.
Well, so much for peace.
Need to stay focused.
And there's no reason to get close to these guys whatsoever.
Let's play.
I won't give in.
Unless he jumps over my grease trap. But that's okay. He's too heavy to shove. Not surprising, he's pretty giant. Ah, Shadow Heart for the kill.
Sounds like fun.
They're dying for me. All of them.
And that is that. Not so bad. Magic of the Weave and Introduction. This is where the one of the goblin wizards sits, so I think it's so funny that he has this book. This is Volo's book. Cute. And then there's something over on the other side that I want to get. There's a lot of good stuff here, actually. But like I said, I'll come back and loot a lot of this stuff later.
Quite ready for you.
So Gale can use Misty Step to get across this gap. And once he's here, there is a chest across the way that I want to get to. And you can open the bird's nest, and sometimes there's goodies in bird's nests. Look at that. Let's see. I'll just have Gale fast travel to the goblin camp. Waypoint over here, so now he's down.
Seek and you shall find me.
Hopefully they'll come down. I'm not sure if they will or not. But I'll show you where all the other goodies are here because it's good to know. So back over in this corner. There is a ladder. And there's all this good stuff you can loot. Paintings, goblets, wine, clothes. More stuff back here.
Time to rest.
It's like going on a treasure hunt every time you play the game.
I need a shovel to dig this up.
I bought you one. I did. I bought you a shovel. Here, it's right here.
No hope of clearing this without a shovel.
You have a shovel. All right, we'll solve that later, okay? Now, let me see. How am I doing on my spells? I think I'm probably okay. What do you got going on here, Gale? I think I am okay. So let me do another quick save. All right, fair enough.
All right. What now?
We are going to go this way and go inside of the goblin camp. Sometimes it's just an angry bird, indeed, and we will meet some of them later. We'll meet some very, very angry birds. So as soon as you come in, you have these guys to take out. There's only a couple left inside, very few. But it's worth it to take them all out, because then you can get the rest of their stuff.
Feel their ambush.
There's also a way to the Underdark through here.
Let's go.
So
Let's
there
on
are
my way.
actually several ways to get into the Underdark in the game. This one has some story relevant dialogue, so I usually take this one to get into the Underdark officially when I'm ready to start that section of the game.
Can't give up. Got to press on.
On my way.
This will do nicely.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Can't slow down.
I'm ready.
Swords meet sorcery.
Don't linger.
What am I hitting there? Oh, I hit the wrong thing.
I can't even catch my breath. Another step forward.
My faith will protect me.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Okay, now I'm just gonna grab what's in this chest. Oh, you're kidding me. Boo. Oh well, I'll need those later when I go to the Underdark. All right, let's see if there's anybody left in here. I don't think there is. I think I've gotten everybody through here. But it's possible there's some left. I'm not seeing any, though. The rats are still here. It looks like I have gotten everybody here. Let me go see if I can steal the rest of this stuff really quick. And we are I'm going to show you where we're going in the next episode. So tucked away back here behind Priestess Gut's little church place, if you go in here, you can get into her private quarters and the defiled temple. And this is the entrance to the Underdark that I'm going to be taking. I think there's a scroll or two over here. Maybe I'm remembering incorrectly. I might be remembering incorrectly. But we have to get past this young lady. I believe we've met her before in the Blighted Village. Or her sister, maybe. I'm not sure. She doesn't like you to go here, so we're going to try to convince her.
Area. A swift exit may be in order.
So I'm going to try to convince her I belong here. Deception. I've been sent to join the patrol. There have been reports of someone trying to sneak in, or intimidation. I'm here for a routine inspection. I'm sure your superiors will be very interested to know that you tried to deny me entry, or persuasion. Just a quick look around won't hurt anyone. You won't even know I was here, but I'm going to go with deception. I'm not going to make it, am I? Oh, I did. I can't believe it. I did it. Okay.
You've been granted free passage. What you do with that privilege is up to you.
Indeed. So, I would like to go back here and rob Gut, but she doesn't have that much stuff that I want to deal with right now. Maybe next time.
Something over there. Not a chance I'll fit in there.
So you'll come across these like rocky crevices and stuff. There are spells you can use to fit through those tiny little holes, but I don't happen to have any of them right now, so I can't get in there. If you're a druid, you could make yourself into the shape of a cat. You can turn yourself into a gaseous form.
We have moving plates and some symbols.
Okay, so here we go. So we have to solve this puzzle. It's really not very hard to do. I just need to turn this. Oops. Is that right? Maybe this is the way it's to go. Ah!
To go in to see the bottom.
What just happened? Huh. That's a glitch, so that's not how it's supposed to go. Let me turn this once more. That's not supposed to happen. Well, There is a glitch here. I am very sorry to say. I don't know why there's a glitch here, but I may have to take an alternate route in, which I don't really want to do. Actually, let me do this. Actually, let me have everybody together except for her.
No time to dally.
Let's move.
Okay. I wonder why that glitch is there. And that is a glitch. That door is supposed to stay open, just so you know.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
No, no, no! Don't come through here! Do. Okay. Alright, it worked. Okay. So let's go down this ladder and then we'll camp and pick up next time.
Such depth to the shadows. I don't care what others say about the Underdark. It's beautiful down here.
So now we're at a
Through
Selûnite.
gloom. This is something else.
We're at a Selûnite outpost, and we are going to be proceeding through here and exploring the Underdark in the next episode. But for now, let's go ahead and go to camp. And this is what our camp looks like now. Isn't it cute? Oh, it's so cute. Let's see what everybody has to say.
You wish to speak?
Not right now.
Well met.
He looks fine.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
He looks just fine. So I think everybody's pretty much status quo. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the sleep button here. Nobody really has anything to say. So we will save here and pick up next time. Thank you for watching today's episode. Sorry that we got started late. We'll see you tomorrow here at Your Mom Games for the next and much more interesting installment of Baldur's Gate 3. See you next time.